I know. Many of you guys have been giving and giving. I mean, because you're an awesome giver. But people have been taking advantage of you. It's like all they want for you to do is to give, as though you don't have anything else to do. And it gets very annoying, right? I already know. It gets very annoying because most of these people who we're speaking of are people in your family. These are the type of people who will see the things that you have, see the type of money that you bringing in, because you know you that breadwinner. You be bringing in that bread, and because the Most High always takes care of you, of course. They see the blessings that are bestowed upon your life, and they feel like they need to take advantage of what you're doing and what you have. And most of you guys have been realizing and recognizing this, but you've been, you know, kind of like, okay, I'll give it to him this time. But it keeps coming and you're like, what in the world? Y'all gonna have to learn how to portion, you know, the money or whatever you're giving to people. It's okay to give. It's a blessing to be able to give to people, but it has to have equal reciprocity when it comes to giving. You have to know that if that person only takes from you, it's not balanced. It got to be a balance somewhere, baby. Do you hear me? Nobody wants to be around someone who's always asking for something but never willing to give. It's almost as if whoever this family member is, they never have anything for you when it comes to you asking for something. You might not even ask for much. You may ask them just simple, like, can you be at this event with me? Like, I'll pay for it. They can't even be with you on, you know, doing those type of things. They always back out. But then when they need something, they're always wanting you to give it to them. They're always wanting you to show up for them. They're depending on you. See, you already got dependence. I mean, most of you guys, you have kids, you have family that you already taken care of. Nobody needs someone in their pockets all the time. You have to realize people will use you until they can't use you no more. And when you don't have it, they ain't nowhere to be found. In fact, I can guarantee you, many of you are dealing with people who are nowhere to be found when you're needing it. They're not even coming around you. They're not even calling you to ask you, how's your day? How are you doing? They're not doing that because they know that they're afraid that you may ask them for something that they either don't have or don't want to give to them. They're not compassionate at all when it comes to your life. Most of you, this person does this to a lot of people, but they know that every time they come to you, or they figure that every time they come to you that you're going to give to them. See, it makes me think about Judas with Jesus. Okay. Remember how Jesus was always, you know, you would hear about the disciples doing things with Yeshua, but it was hardly ever you would hear them saying anything about Judas putting in anything or doing any type of, I really never read that, really, to be honest. If I'm wrong, correct me. Okay. But it's almost as if I've never heard of him helping out. It was always him being there it's almost like he was sent there by the enemy as a spy, sent there by the enemy to tell when everything goes down. Where is Yeshua? What is he doing? What he's doing at this hour? You know, it was something secret about him. He was always taking, eating bread and wine with the disciples and with Yeshua, and wasn't even trying to think about nobody else but himself. Money, money, money. That's what he was thinking about. He went and traded off money for Yeshua's life. But understand it had to happen. Y'all already know all things work together for the good of them that love God, who are called according to his plan and purpose. So we already knew that Yeshua was going to make it happen. Everything was going to work out. Okay? Big God, big G was going to make it happen anyway. But it makes me think of that when it comes to this person. It almost feels like they're always around you. It's like they scoping the scene. I told y'all, a lot of these people be out here lurking. They be lurking. And then what they doing is, these are the type of people, they the rats. You know what I'm saying? They the ones that's going to speak out when people trying to ask about you, you know, but they speaking out. Did they do this? You know, we need evidence. Okay, they the one. This the type of person that would do that. They're not going to be there for you because most of the time it's like, every opportunity of them getting something, they will give out information. They will even make up false allegations concerning your life. But I'm not telling you anything new. This is nothing new to you. You already knew this. Most of you guys have been already seeing these people secretly scope you out. Yeah, they be at all the events. They at every family event. They always calling the family and they gonna bring up your name asking how you doing. Of course, they gonna bring up everybody else, so it won't be obvious. but they gonna always ask about you, like what you got going, you know, what they been up to, you know. And it's always something. Yeah. Oh, they just got a new job. Oh, I'm gonna have to call them, child, because I need some. You know, it's always these gold diggers. Most of y'all, if you're a man and a woman is always begging all up in your pocket, even men, like, I mean, vice versa, men all up in the women's pocket, it all goes down. You know, there ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new under the sun. But you're dealing with people in relationships where they're always taking, they're always wanting something. They feel like you're obligated to take care of them because you always have done that, but they never give to you. Y'all got to be careful when people are taking from you like this, because they're literally taking your energy from you, taking away from what you have, your blessings that the Lord gave to you for other people or for yourself. And it ain't even for them. It's almost like they're just taking from other people. They want everything to be about them. It's all about them. But let me say this. God says it is your time for you to be in the receiving end of this. He's getting ready to change and shift situations for you where you were always the one giving and no one was showing up for you. He's doing it for you. He's making sure he places, what do they call it? Kingdom givers, putting you on the hearts of God's people to give, for them to give to you. He knows exactly what it is that you need and what it is that you want. And he knows what's best for you. So in this season and at this time, he's getting ready to show you that everything that you've given will be given back to you 100-fold. He wants to bless you because you've always been a blessing to so many. So people are going to start to show up for you. And when this happens, of course, you know these family members are going to try to come back around, but God going to put it to where they can't even come around you. They going to try to reach you and can't reach you. They're going to try to text you and the text ain't going to go through. You ain't even blocked them, but the text not even coming through. They not going to be able to reach you. I don't care who it is that they calling to get in contact with you. They not gonna be able to reach you because God is making moves. He's shifting situations for you. I told you guys this before. Your breakthrough is on the way. Your breakthrough is now. It's here. Everything that you prayed for is already been answered. Yeah, that vision board you already wrote, most of the stuff that you already wrote on there has already been answered for you. You got to understand that God is showing up speedily in your life. He's getting ready to show you how fast he can bring that breakthrough to you. See, you fast for him. He's going to bring it faster for you. Type in the comments, God is doing it. God is doing it. He's bringing it faster for you because you've been seeking him. You know exactly who he is. You may have turned and went the other way before, but God says he knows your heart is better. He knows that you are for real this time, that you ain't straddling the fence no more. He knows that you are really ready for this big breakthrough, and he knows you're going to do something great with it. See, this is why he rewards you. He loves to reward those who give, who have a giving heart and a loving heart. And he's turning things around for you so that you can have the right people around you. Yeah, I know you probably been thinking, I need to cut my family off. I need to cut this person off. You ain't even going to have to do it. God is taking care of that. Didn't he say vengeance is mine? Vengeance is mine. Vengeance is his, because even when it comes to someone misusing you and mishandling you, his vengeance will show up just like this. He will keep those people out of your midst so that you can receive this breakthrough, these blessings, without anyone trying to pull on you. I know they pull on you a lot. I know people pull on you left and right. It's almost as if they always call you. They always saying this because you're an inspiration, because you always helping, but they're always pulling on you. They never think about your feelings. They never think about what it is that you need, when it is that you want something, or that they can help or assist you in any way. They never think about that because they're always thinking about themselves. These are selfish people. See, you know, the word says the first shall be last and the last shall be first. See, whoever this person is has always put themselves first. They always wanted people to do for them first. But God says the first shall be last and the last shall be first. And baby, the last that shall be first is you, and is. It's all for you. And he's knowing that you're going to give him all the glory. This is why he's doing this for you. He wants you to know that you ain't did none of that stuff you did in vain. You ain't, even when you gave to this fool who was using you, you didn't do it in vain. God knows what it is. He knows the heart. He knows exactly. He, like I said, he always rewards those. And even if a reward, this thing that this person is getting to where they can't even reach you, that's a reward too. Some rewards are good, some rewards are not, you know, and that reward for them is teaching them to depend on God. See, God had to use you for this situation. He had to use you to allow people to know, or this person to know that, yeah, they're going to give to you, but you got to know when to pull back, when to stop asking. They were being tested to see if they would do right by you. Sometimes people get that last chance to do what's right. And whoever this is, they never did right. They never tried to do right by you. They got the last chance to do it. So now God is shifting everything to where they cannot get to you. And I want to also talk about people stealing your energy. This is also a thing where this person has been stealing your energy. You may, every time they come around, you feel drained. They start to tell you about their problems and they crying and soaking to you, you know, crying and asking, you know, what should I do? I don't know what to do. They're taking your energy. And once they leave from getting an uplift for you, they go off doing something else. They ain't even feeling the same way they was feeling. They never probably was feeling that way. They just used you to get your energy. They wanted you to feel for them. So therefore, you uplift them. And now that they can't get access to you, they not gonna have no type of energy from you like that. They can't come around you like that. Not anymore. Many are the afflictions of the righteous. Many, okay? That we get afflicted left and right, but God always pulls through for us. But see, that's the thing. You're not gonna be conflicted. Neither one of them. That's over with. Your time for you receiving and actually having people around you who will really vouch for you, that season is now. That time is now. It's also the beginning of you beginning to resurface. Okay, I don't know, but I'm getting the feeling that you guys had pulled back from doing a lot of things, not going out like you used to, not taking yourself on nice trips, not doing things that you used to do. But this is becoming the time where you're resurfacing. You're going to be resurfaced to where you're going to be up front and people are going to know you up close and personal. He's going to place you around people who really want to learn from you, who really needs to be uplifted, and they will uplift you too. These are the things. That's the difference between this time and the other time when you was dealing with this person. Those are the differences. You're going to be around people. He's resurfacing you around other people who are going to value you. They're going to know who you are and whose you are, and they're going to know not to use you. They're going to use the resources that God gives them to bless you. You're resurfacing and people are looking for you high and low just to give to you. God is sending people to you so that they can know to give to you. That's right. You might not even need it, but God wants to fill you. He wants to pour out blessings overflowing. He wants to show you that, like I said, your suffering was not in vain. The affliction was not in vain. He wants to show you this. He wants you to know that you're resurfacing. Type in the comments, I'm resurfacing. You're resurfacing in areas that are holy. Do you hear me? Do you remember in the word, and I forgot which disciple it was, but he says he told them to take off their shoes because you're standing on holy ground. Type that in the comments. That's actually your quiz for today. Who was it that God told to take off your shoes? You're standing on holy ground. That's where he's taking you to. And this is why this person cannot go with you. Cannot go with you this time. They can't come begging from you no more. They can't come. It's 11:11 on the clock, baby. Type 11:11 in the comments. They can't come with you this time. I don't care how hard they try to reach out to you. I don't care what it is. It's always going to be something. Even if they show up to your house unexpected, God going to make sure you're not there, or you're not even able to hear when they come to the door. Do you hear me? He going to make sure something detours them. Something detours you guys' connection. Okay, do you hear me? I know y'all excited though, because I'm excited about it. He's doing these things because he knows you have been through it and you've been doing things for people that have been using you, and he don't want you to be used like that. That ain't he. You know, God wants to use you, not them. They don't need to be using you like that. God himself wants to use you, and he's getting ready to show up and show out and let it be known that you are his king and you are his queen. You are his chosen. Yes, you are. And don't let them tell you you're not, because you are. God loves you, and I do too. Listen now. Don't go nowhere. We got books, y'all. We got books for days. I got more in the box, okay? And my book is available, and I'm going to put the link in the description bar below. I'm gonna need you to go and get my book. Yes, we calling this the bestseller, okay? Because this is my main book right here, and I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and get that book so you can read it. I'm telling y'all, it's a lot of stuff in this book that's gonna help you through your life of going through what you're going through, whatever you got going, your circumstance, the power of God to help you get through it. All of that is in this book, okay? It's gonna help you with what you're going through. All right.